City Buzz Mobcast, urban voice and music. We are broadcasting out of Cleveland, Ohio, hosted by Amanda and Mr. Solo. If you haven't heard the buzz, you haven't heard City Buzz. Welcome to City Buzz Mobcast.
Amanda Young is one of the hosts, and
I am Mr. Solo, and we are here doing this. This is season number 6 of the City Buzz Mobcast.
That long already?
Yeah, it's been a long journey. It's been a very, very long journey, you know. Yeah, but this is season 6, and the title of this segment is "Wake Up and Grind." Now, for those of you who wondering what that means, wake up and grind means you got to wake up and get in motion. Whatever is lack of knowledge is nobody's fault but your own. You can have obtained knowledge. See, when you wake up, you grind to get that knowledge, get those gears turning, and get some understanding in your life about things, you know. Especially in the urban community, you have to wake up and grind.
Yeah.
Because if not, you liable to fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't understand though. A lot of those areas, the conditions aren't the best, but yet everything is much higher in cost than anywhere else. I don't understand. Why you want to keep them poor? It, to me, makes no sense. What are you getting out of it?
What they getting out of it? They getting more money and more money and more money and more money. And no matter how much you try to be, you know, on a level of right and wrong, it all, at the end of the day, it all boils down to how much that dollar amount. How much is that dollar amount? You know, everything is that dollar amount.
And that makes no sense because you can't take that with you. Once you leave, that's it. It's a wrap. You can't take money with you. What are you going to do with it? You're not going to be here.
Right. Now we have this issue about the doggone about the immigration, you know, the illegal immigrant. What makes a person an illegal immigrant? Okay, they're saying that it's criminals and drug dealers who are not documented get deported.
That's what they're saying, but an illegal immigrant is somebody who came into the United States and then takes U.S. citizenship. So there's no documentation of nothing of them being in the United States. That's what an illegal immigrant is, if you look it up when I was growing up.
So who decides whether you took the documentation? Who decides whether this documentation is you know, is it right for you? You know, is that what? Why do you have to have documentation that you live here? When God gave us the whole earth to walk across.
Well, that is true, but then this is Satan's world, so you have to think about that. Satan is what? Evil heart of that money. So it probably goes back to being with money, because I know I heard someone going through the process with somebody they were getting ready to marry, and they were from overseas, and they were coming over here to get married, and to live over here, and they had to go through the steps to become a U.S. citizen. It took, she said, a year and a half for the process to finally go through. And they do extensive background checks. So that's why they're saying the ones that have criminal backgrounds, because you have to pass a background check that's so in depth.
Yeah, but that's made by the government.
Right.
The same government that killed and robbed and pillaged and raped and burned innocent people, women and children, that same government is the same government that's dictating how
But it all goes back to being with money, like you said. You're gonna have to keep spending money to become a U.S. citizen. You have to keep doing this. You have to keep buying this. You got to keep doing that. That stuff isn't cheap.
Well, who gives them the right to? How does one man have the right to dictate where another person can go? See, like let's say the illegal immigrant, ICE is out here busting people left and right. You know, they got 20 people as of today that I know of, according to the news, in the state of Ohio, in Cleveland, and you know that just tells me that there's a job opening somewhere. So y'all who ain't got no job,
yeah, because otherwise they're probably gonna shut the places down. They don't have enough manpower.
Well, y'all can go out there and find out where all the places the ICE is done here, and y'all go out there and get y'all a job. You know,
if they thought about it though, if I was going into a country illegally and I knew some stuff about it, I would try to go into somewhere where they couldn't find me. Like I would live off the grid in that place. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but I mean that's if you want to live off the grid, you know. But
well, if you're over there illegally and you don't want to go back, then yeah, you go off the grid.
What if you don't feel that you're illegal? Because see, this ball of dirt, we live on one ball of dirt. Everybody on the same ball of dirt. This ain't my part of the ball of dirt and your part of the ball. The whole earth is for mankind. That's what it says in the Holy Word. And if you don't believe in the Holy Word, for those people who don't, ain't no hope for you. You know, the crows go eat your eyeballs out. And I gotta come clean your dead body up. But anyway,
because this isn't God's world, this is Satan's world. That's why. This is not God's world. This is Satan. So all this evil, all this doing, all this stuff that you don't agree with, that the government is doing with the immigrants, the overtaxing on things, people need to wake up and hear about that now. How many times do they keep paying taxes on the same car or the same house? I mean,
speaking of taxes, when they got to take all these immigrants that these illegal immigrants. Y'all know I'm doing the air quote right now. They got to take all these illegal immigrants and house them somewhere in some detaining camp or somewhere in something. And then not long, who is taking care of all of these people?
Taxpayers.
We are.
More taxpayer money being wasted. More taxpayer money being wasted.
If the man has got a damn job, leave him the hell alone. Let him go to damn work. He said, well, he was a drug dealer over there in where the hell he came from. He was a drug dealer in Mexico.
Maybe that's the only choice he had in Mexico was to be that.
But now he come over here, he got a damn job, he got a nice truck. His truck look better than mine.
Changed his whole life.
Have y'all ever seen
for some freedom?
The Mexican cars? For the shit. Boy, they got some nice rides. You hear me? Shit, that ain't coming. Man, this man worked 3-4 jobs and shit. You know, he working on one job. He over there doing landscaping. You know. And one house, and then he next door working on a car in the old lady garage.
You know, when they go back, I've heard that when they go back to their country from something like this, that they're being deported back, that their life over there is never the same. It's even harder.
Yeah, because you got to start all over again.
Well, not only that, they give them a rough time. The government gives them a rough time because they fled out of the country without the government permission.
You know what I say? It's something wrong with all of them zombies. Anybody who want to control another human being, there is something wrong with you. If you want to, if your goal and your ambition in life is to be the controller, the ruler, the top, there's something wrong with you mentally. You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
God did not design for man to rule over man. We're supposed to live as one together, you know. And
Supposed to be multicultural or one race, human race. That's
that's the only race I know. You hear me?
Yeah.
And on that note, you guys, we're gonna take a break right here, and we're gonna play some music. This song right here, this is a song that I'm looking for artists to get on this track right here and do a remix of this song right here. It's called Bad Boy. Without further ado.
I break it down. Come my thought. All I really need. Come my thought. All I really want. Come my thought. All I really need. Come my thought. Come my thought. I'm a bad boy. I ain't getting home, so I'm a bad boy. I break it down. I'm a bad mother. Let's show my foot at the top, but I'm out. Not the bow at the game. I don't know how. I don't know how I flip it like patties. They call me daddy. I'm sick of them red brick tick licks off in the attic. From Mexico down to Cali. Travel like man, got let your bill on the water. Poses them hotter than just that. I got what she wanted, she need. I let her bleed. Put it down on her knees and pull her feet. Send her head 100 with keys. Down to the key. Go ahead. Get the easy passes of free. Don't toll fees. Don't shorty like to ride with the heat. Ain't hard to please. Shorty about that life in the street. No copy please. No copy safe sex. See no disease. They check for please. Check the ice on her neck. She freeze like 3 degrees. She come out on the nigga. Hope that bitch don't squeeze. Bad boy, but ain't getting. She can get it for free. Bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Come my thought. All I really need. Come my thought. All I really want. Come my thought. All I really need. Come my thought. Come my thought. Come my thought. I break it down.
Yo, it's Fatboy Slim from Bramley, England, and I vibe with the City Buzz Mobcast show. Devon and Amanda rock.
City Buzz is the shit.
This is Peter Tong from Dartford, UK, and I love to listen to the City Buzz Mobcast show with Amanda and Mr. Solo. They're hilarious.
Shout out to City Buzz Mobcast from Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, Annie Mac from Ireland, and I love the City Bus Mobcast with Devon and Amanda.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I was. I've been talking about the song, but I never have played really played the song. So that right there, that's the track that I'm looking for artists. I don't care where you from, collab on this right here. I'll send you the email. I email you the track. You send me your email in the messenger on Facebook. Whether we friends or not. If you're watching this, you send me a message, leave a message, or leave a comment on the video, and I will get with you, and I will email you the track, and then you send me the track back, and I will, promote the track and put it out there. But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do it one by one. I'm gonna do them all at once. I'm gonna make like a whole ass mixtape of everybody's remix version of this song right here. Okay, so I'm looking for at least 5 or 6 artists. Let's rock, man. Let's turn this up, man. Yeah, for real. That's what we're talking about. And without further ado, we are living in the space age future, and this is 2025, and them people that was talking about them resolutions that they made and all that shit, I hope that whatever you said you're gonna do this year. I hope that you accomplish all your goals. Because it's nothing like having your own, nothing like having your own chapters and writing your own chapters in the book. Amanda has written numerous songs, one of which we released. It's called Soulmate.
It was funny though. He had no idea until I asked him about it.
See, we use a Manocaster for this podcast, so there's a button on this machine that's called, and it changes your voice by the notes, and it's sort of like auto tune. So I'm thinking about trying something with this with my recording, because it's compatible with my other stuff in the recording studio. I'm thinking about trying something, but it has a different microphone. It's called a Manocaster, and you can get them on Amazon. I mean, it's like really inexpensive, and it's a very good thing. If anybody that's doing podcasts,
it's a fun toy to have.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice thing to have. And it's a good tool to have in a toolbox. So we're going into some music now. We do our show different, you know what I'm saying? We always we do our show different.
Okay, we're right back easy going.
And there's a big misconception. We're not gonna go jump from topic to topic, but we just want to stay on that same page with the illegal immigrant. It's a big thing going on right now, but I really believe that I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I believe in the stuff like Area 51 and all that stuff like that. That's in Roswell. Okay. I have been through New Mexico, and it was a different experience. It was a very different experience, and it looked like some like you riding through there and you see all these damn caps on the desert and all these rocks. It look like something you see on a western, but it's just desert and tumbleweed. Now, for those of you who do not know, we are going to be starting a game show February 2025, just like we said. That's why you're getting this podcast right now. This is the Wednesday podcast. Friday.
That'd be a nice live show.
This is going to be a nice live show. If these guys show up, they bring their ass over here. You feel me? Because, see, anybody playing.
If not, we'll call them up and call them out of it, okay?
They're going to get caught. If you say you're going to show up and do the Mobcast, and then your ass don't show up because,
we're calling you out on it.
You ain't doing me no favor. You know what I mean? I'm just here to give you a broader audience.
Right. Which I don't understand, though. Some people don't understand that, what we do. We don't charge. You're just you're kind of getting free advertising and getting maybe new fans. They always think there's a catch. I don't know.
No, ain't nothing. The only thing that you pay for over here is your damn recording studio time. You know what I mean? This is that amazing song written by Amanda.
Okay.
It's called Soulmate.
You're my soulmate, the one I've been searching for. A love so deep, I can't ask for more. Like a melody, our souls intertwined. In this love of ours, truly divine, so divine. Through every storm, but weather the tide, together forever, side by side. So, hand in hand, not a problem to understand. You're my soulmate. You're my soulmate. In your eyes, I see our future so bright. With you by my side, everything just feels alright. Like a puzzle piece, perfectly in place. Missing part.
City Buzz Mobcast, urban voice and music. We are broadcasting out of Cleveland, Ohio, hosted by Amanda and Mr. Solo. If you haven't heard the buzz, you haven't heard City Buzz.